Hello, everybody. Welcome to Golden State Media Concepts Weird News Podcast, Episode 1, recording from a secret government testing facility deep in the Antarctic Circle. It's going to be your favorite host, Jordan Keith.
Keith and Jordan.
Keith and Jordan, as some people would like to say, depending on who you're asking.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is going to be Weird News, Episode 1. If you guys are unfamiliar with it, we are in a testing lab. This is all about testing, but I think this is going to be great. We're going to deliver the news that is seriously just kind of strange and just things that you would kind of listen to that you could then share to friends at a water cooler or on a train.
Okay.
Sure to have a good time. Sure to have a good time.
That was pretty random. All right. But I'll go with it. Sure.
All right. Weird news. All right. We're going to do our first story here. It's a great story. It's an interesting story.
What is the story, Jordan?
It's all about Mr. Thomas Manning. That's right. The 64-year-old man.
Not Eli, but Thomas.
No, yeah, definitely Thomas.
Go ahead.
Maybe probably no relation. No.
Yeah, we don't know.
The other Manning.
Yes.
The Halifax, Massachusetts bank courier who just got his successful penis transplant. Right?
Yes, the first successful one in America.
The first in America. So it's been done a couple times before. It's been done in South Africa, and it was done it was South Africa back in 2014 and in China back in 2005. But it's for the first U.S. penis transplant that I guess successful.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yes, it's great news. It's an amazing story. Thomas Manning apparently had penile cancer. And, yeah, so, I mean, it's one thing to get testicular cancer. I didn't even know you could have penile cancer, so I was like, whoa. But talk about having hope and a miracle. So, yeah, he got the surgery. It was from a donor, a deceased donor.
I hope it was from a donor, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I thought about it after I said it, but yeah, okay.
From a specialty store.
But yeah, so he's apparently doing well. It's going to take probably a few months before he's fully active with his new penis.
Well, depending on what kind of activity you're talking about. So in a few weeks, we're thinking urination is going to be a definite thing.
Okay.
And hopefully, if all goes well, you are going to be able to use it sexually in a few months. So
don't look at me like that.
Good on you, Thomas Manning.
I don't have the issue. Okay.
Come on,
you mean Thomas
Keith.
Manning. Got you. Okay. Like, you are going to be. I'm like, excuse me?
Did I say Thomas Manning that time?
No, you didn't.
Okay, good. Well, Keith, how does that make you feel? What are you feeling when it comes to penis transplants? Would you be up for a penis transplant?
Man.
That's a good question.
Wow, did you really ask me that question?
Yeah, well,
I should know better by now. So yeah, if that happened to me, I'd be all for it. I would have been campaigning for that for a long time. Yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, I'm glad. I mean, because you can't imagine how he might feel going through all that.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy for him, and I'm glad that he was brave and courageous enough to share that news with everybody. Because some people are embarrassed by stuff like that. I mean, so I think that's cool.
Well, I think cool. If you're like paving the way, this is kind of medical history as far as U.S. goes. I mean, even then, it's the third successful one. In the other two cases,
please talk about that.
Okay, yeah, and I hate to say this. I mean, I believe it's South Africa, maybe the China. The transplant went okay, and he was still able to have children. He was able to still have kids. So that was the thing.
No, dude, it's the other way around. South Africa.
South Africa. South Africa, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, South Africa, because the guy in China didn't like it and asked to have it removed.
Thank you. That happened. He and his wife were too uncomfortable with it.
I mean, who turns back their new penis? Who does that?
Well, Keith, you've never had a new penis. I don't think you can say that. Maybe there's...
I'm just like, okay, it doesn't make any sense, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, he and his wife were uncomfortable with it. Okay. But yeah, the guy from South Africa was able to father a child. So
he was able to father a child. That's amazing, right?
Yeah. Now, Thomas doesn't have a situation because he did not receive any testicles.
Yeah, he did not.
So, but, that could be down the pipeline. So we'll see. But he's 64. He might already have kids. I don't know. So,
well, he was quoted with saying to the whole experience that, and I quote, "I can just feel like movement and life in it already. I feel that we belong together."
Yes.
So,
yes.
That's kind of beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
For a second, you could forget that he was talking about a transplanted penis and just something far more romantic with those lines.
Well, hey, it all works. So good for him. Well, it
all
will work.
works.
It will work soon. So
if all goes right.
Shout out to Thomas Manning. We're happy for you. Good stuff. And
congratulations,
thank
bud.
you for being our story on our weird news. That's the first guy.
What an
That's
honor.
the first story. So had to share that one. So because that doesn't happen every day. So.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it happened. I think it's been happened 3 times. So opposite of every day.
Smarty pants.
Yeah. So we've also have another story. Speaking of just amazing.
What?
I don't even know how you can relate these two things. A man in Israel seeking a restraining order against God.
Just when you thought you've heard it all. So
that's a real carnival barker. Step in, folks. Restraining order.
Yes. So please, and he's in Israel.
Yeah, he is in Israel.
So which is supposed to be like the Holy Land and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. To a lot of people. So all right. So please elaborate.
Well, I don't. The article that I've seen some of this from, I don't know if it was if they're joking at some points. But I wanted to take everything as seriously as possible.
Well, sure, definitely.
It's the silliest thing ever. Yeah.
To you and I, yeah.
A protocol that the hearing, it noted that God didn't turn up for the session. So although they didn't specify on how to determine that, what with the whole omnipresence thing God's really gotten into lately.
Right, and apparently he's trying to file this restraining order several times, and the police kept ignoring him.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Finally got through.
Yeah, they sent a patrol car to his home on 10 different occasions involving him wanting to sue God. So,
and what was his reason? Please, you got to share it. I love this part. Please.
Over a 3-year period, God had exhibited seriously negative attitude towards him. And the details weren't really shown what that negative attitude was, but apparently it wasn't good because you're doing something super ridiculous.
Yeah, as if God and him were having a phone conversation or something, or he was at the office and God was like, "You're not doing good. You're fired or something." I mean,
I don't know if this was like a statement or something, or if this was a tension thing, or he legitimately thought, God versus the courts of Israel, no chance whatsoever. I loved it though.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you shared that story, man, because that's just crazy. And I don't mean like in Gnarls Barkley, but still, I can't believe that happened. So God was being unkind to him. I'm like, have you met the rest of the world, dude?
Yeah.
But they won't name his name, though, right? We don't even know who the person is.
No, they won't name his name, and they're actually saying
out of protection for him. I get it.
Yeah. It's reasonable.
Because everybody would be like hashtag and emailing him, and
they'll be hashtagging him. Yeah.
Yes.
But the court they turned it down. I don't know why. We're not totally sure. It seemed like a reasonable thing, but they said that he needed help not from the court but from other sources, and I think that's.
I'm not supposed to laugh. I'm sorry.
I think you're allowed. I think if someone's trying to put a restraining order, sue anything court related with God, I think that's okay. Yeah,
I agree. Definitely. So what else did you have in the news for me?
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna jump to something that I'm really passionate about. I think this is one of my favorite stories. And we're going on to Burger King, okay? This week in Burger King, or it was a little bit earlier, some prank callers convinced a Burger King in Coon Rapids, which I'm going to guess is a place in
Jordan.
Michigan.
Yeah, where is Coon Rapids, Jordan? Please explain.
I believe Coon Rapids is in Michigan. Ask me why I think it's in Michigan.
Dude, you got to know. Don't you got to know, bro. You got to know.
Around that.
So
where's Minneapolis?
That's the Midwest too. So it's 2 different states, bro.
Yeah.
One's Mall of America, one's Motown and Great Lakes. Just saying. Yeah.
Coon Rapids just sounds like a Michigan place. Minnesota, Coon Rapids. Okay, I had it right. I was close.
Oh, you didn't have it right. That was your second go around, but go ahead.
I'll edit it out. Yeah, we'll edit it out.
Oh, no.
Right.
You taking the easy way
No one's
out.
going to hear this. Yeah.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Anyway.
Okay, so prank caller, they called a Minnesota, Coon Rapids, Minnesota Burger King, and they convinced the employees to smash all the windows.
Wow.
What are your thoughts so far? I want to hear.
That's just disturbing, and the fact that there's a town called Coon Rapids.
That's your big takeaway?
Who names their town Coon Rapids?
So would you say, do you think that they kind of had this coming? Because I'm starting to side with you already, if that's the point you're trying to make.
It's just so... I mean, all of that is just disturbing. That really is weird news, man. I mean, and how do you convince employees to smash windows at a restaurant, even if it's fast food one? What is wrong with people?
It's a pretty clever way. I think I'm kind of. But cliffhanger, right? We'll get back to that after this amazing commercial.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it.
You hold me to it.
All right.
God, hold me to it. Fine.
Want to find out what movies to go see? Then check out the GSMC Movie Podcast. It's your ticket to the latest movies, whether it's a new blockbuster event, romantic, comedy, or action flick. This show has got it all covered. They talk some what to go see now. Don't bother. What's hot on Netflix and everything in between. That's gsmcpodcast.com/movie-podcast. When it's all about the movies, it has to be this new show. Don't forget to like them on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Visit gsmcpodcast.com for more info.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Keith and Jordan. I'm Jordan, though, not Keith.
Are you sure about that?
Okay. Weird news. All right. Well, we're coming back from the
Coon
cliffhanger.
Rapids, Burger King, employee smashing windows. It all is disturbing. Go ahead, please.
Minnesota. All right. So, well, what happened is they some prank callers. They called the Coon Rapids Burger King, and they told them to smash all the what was it? Okay, this is terrifying. To smash all the windows of the restaurant to keep the building from exploding. You can see why I stumbled across that one, because it's really hard to read that without thinking what's happening.
So, I mean, was there supposed to be a gas leak? I mean, I'm just like...
Well, they said that they were from the Coon Rapids Fire Department, which I'm glad we can include their name, Coon Rapids, in everything. It sounds like a third-rate...
Like it's a cartoon or a comic strip or something.
To me, it sounds like a third-rate amusement park that got shut down in the late 80s because Six Flags.
I'm like, Minnesota is known for the Vikings, for Prince, rest in peace, and the Mall of America.
And now Coon Rapids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Well, they said that he was from the Coon Rapids Fire Department, and the restaurant was pressurized and could explode, so the employees needed to break the windows to relieve the pressure.
I really hope that there weren't customers inside the store the restaurant when this happened.
Would that make it more or less funny to you?
And that would just make it even more disturbing. I mean, wow.
Disturbing, yeah. Well, I think what happened was the employees believed it, of course. They broke all the windows, and one employee was even has a minor cut from breaking the windows. Yeah. So that happened.
Well, hopefully those people who made that prank call will get caught and penalized for that.
Are you hoping for that?
Yeah, because that's not cool, man. That's just weird and creepy.
Well, I don't know if this is going to scare you even more, but this isn't the first time this has happened. The windows, the damage took up to $10,000 here, right? So this has even happened a little bit closer to home. There was a similar call about a gas leak in Morro Bay, California. The story apparently in Morro Bay is that the gas leak, the manager drove his car into the building after he heard about it, and the total damages raised up to $35,000 there. So
at Burger King?
At Burger King, yeah.
Wow.
It's good stuff. I know, right?
Alrighty then.
Yeah. On top of that, there was the one in Shawnee, Oklahoma, and that due to carbon monoxide levels, they destroyed the windows there for $10,000. And this prank's happened in a couple more places: a Jack in the Box in Tucson, Arizona, and also in Wendy's in Phoenix. So
I can't take anymore, bro. That's too. Wow. What else you got for me, man? That's really disturbing.
Is it disturbing or is it hilarious? I think
it's both.
Yeah, it's both. Yeah. Maybe that's good. Say it's disturbing. You're right. But all All right, so we're going to go to our dog segment right now. we have a few stories to go to. We don't have the music to let the dogs out, but if we did, that would be perfect for this opening. This is a bit more of a downer here. It's found
Why
a
do you
dog.
even lead like that? Just do the story. Don't do that.
Okay, there's a very positive, happy story here of a dog that's detoxing from heroin and methamphetamine. Go on. What was the positive thing about this, Keith? Put your spin on it.
It's just that we have I don't know what's worse, someone telling you it's bad news or warning you about the bad news before they tell you.
Well, we're going to figure it out.
That's why I don't watch local news, dude. That's why I don't watch it, dude.
Next time we're going to just drop the bomb, and you guys can just mail in and decide what we need to do to deliver bad news.
But go ahead about the dog that needs to detox. Are you serious?
Yeah, his name was Bubba, and they found him in this motel room in Tustin with his owner. And the test showed that the little terrier mix had heroin and meth in his body. So
no way.
Yeah, no, that's right.
That is abuse of your pet. That is not cool.
That's
dude.
not. That's insane.
That's like super creepy. Wow.
I don't know if creepy's the right word for it.
It's very creepy.
I'd go back and use disturbing.
Bro. You don't get your dog high. It's not cool.
Creepy's what's under the bed. This is a didisturbing.
Creepy has all kinds of different meanings, but it's disturbing too.
We'll check
There's
the dictionary.
There's more than one name
afterwards.
for it, dude. I mean, it doesn't have to be exclusive to just one word, bro.
By next episode, we'll have a clarification on creepy's appropriate usage. But
Don't be a hater. Go ahead.
It's well, yeah. He was actually arrested for drug possession and animal cruelty. So,
oh yeah, you're done, dude. You're toast.
Yeah, it's good. There's some justice going on.
Right
here.
on, man. Right on. That's
and
cool.
They don't think that the dog was truly ingesting the stuff in like really large quantities because he was just lethargic there, and they think it's the best case scenario. But he's an excited dog, and apparently even lethargic for this little terrier.
Well, Bubba, hey, hang in there, and you'll get through it. Sorry that happened to you. You'll get a better owner because that's really disturbing.
Yeah, he's waiting to be adopted. So
I'm sure someone will get him soon. So cool.
Well, they actually say that this is an unusual thing. Well, maybe so far that it's heroin and methamphetamine, but they're seeing a lot more dog owners that are on dog owners are on drugs. The dog's on drugs as well. Ever since, with opiates or marijuana or just anything.
And it's possible that the dog was eating the stuff and didn't know it. But you don't leave that stuff around. First of all, you shouldn't be doing that stuff. Second of all, don't leave it around for your dog to eat and ingest.
And I'm not.
I'm praying that he wasn't like giving the dog a needle or something because that's just not cool.
No, that is a scary thought. That's terrifying.
Yeah, but the good news is you said he's detoxed, he's doing well, and they're waiting to get him adopted out to somebody new.
Yeah, he's healthy.
Owner who's clean and not doing drugs.
Yeah, and good on him. I don't know how to explain how heroin ends up in a dog system.
Like I said, I mean it's probably either from an injection or ingestion. That's what I would think.
Yeah.
But what else you got for me?
Being an animal lover, glad to see some justice is served. Yeah,
I have to shake that one off. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to continue in our amazing dog segment here. This is a really exciting story. We're going to be talking about the puppy lovers, as you could say.
Okay.
Puppy lovers, yeah.
Sounds good and positive.
It's very good and positive, actually. It's the S&M group of people that enjoy dressing up like puppies.
Oh, no, you ain't right, dude. You ain't right.
What do you think, Keith?
You're like puppy lovers. And I'm thinking, rainbows and daisies.
Some weird news, Keith. You got to have a bad spin on this stuff.
You're not right. So puppy lovers who are dressing up in dog costumes who love their dogs.
Yeah. So, and there's a documentary coming out about it. It's The Secret Lives of Human Pups. So if you actually, if you're interested for more information, I can tell by, you definitely are, Keith. There's going to be.
I'm shaking my head. You guys can't see it, but I'm shaking my head right now.
No, he's not.
Wow. I mean, everyone's going to have a hobby. What do I
with a hobby?
What do I even say to that, dude? This is weird news, man.
Well, it's called Puppy Play, and it's got a lot of people.
Puppy Play.
Yeah, a lot of people are interested in it.
Too much time on your hands. Too much time on your hands. People, get a life. That is not cool.
I don't know. To each his own, right?
Yeah, to each his own. I'm just like...
Not hurting anybody, Keith.
And someone is paying to make this into a documentary. But I gotta admit though, if that came on my Netflix, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Exactly. So you say that that's the disbelief to you?
It makes sense. No, it makes sense. But it's disturbing, but it makes sense at the same time. I don't even know how to process this. I don't even know how to process it.
Well, they do things like play with chew toys, or they eat out of bowls. They wear dog life. And they just, generally they're
let the dog
puppies.
Do that, dude. I mean, but
with leather leashes included. So, well, everybody check out this documentary, "The Secret Lives of Human Pups." If you're interested in more, we're gonna go on a break really quick, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you guys to the luxury fat camps.
And fantastic groovy break.
America's wealthy dogs. And after this fantastic groovy, a sexy, fantastic. Save it for when we come back. All right.
That's my Austin Powers, but okay, go ahead.
That was another good one, Keith.
Thanks.
We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Check out the show that's built on the MMA. From the UFC to extreme cage fighting, they got the fights covered. Check out the GSMC MMA podcast. Get the latest news on past or upcoming fights. Join us as we talk to and about some of the biggest names in the MMA, past, present, and future. When it's the fight game, there's just one show to check out. GSMCpodcast.com/MMA-podcast. Don't forget to like them on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Visit GSMCpodcast.com for more info.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Golden State Media Concepts Weird News Podcast with Jordan and Keith.
Keith and Jordan.
Okay, fine, Keith. What?
What's going on, man? Talk to me.
Well, we're continuing our dog spree here with the inside the luxury fat camps for America's wealthy dogs.
You gotta be joking, dude.
Yeah,
There's a fat camp for dogs. Seriously?
It's a good thing, though, right?
Yeah, because dogs can be unhealthy if they get overweight. That's true.
Some dogs are known to, yeah.
But it's just that the average person does not have the money, I don't think, to send their dog to a fat camp.
Yeah.
But I'm just chipping off that. But please explain.
Okay.
I'm chipping out right here. You haven't even told me the story yet.
Yeah, those are the initial thoughts. So this is at the Morris Animal Inn, and it's in Morristown, New Jersey. And this very cool spa for pets has, caters to things, kind of eccentric things for dogs, including a bark mitzvah.
A bark mitzvah? Are you serious?
Mitzvah.
Wait a minute. So when you are a man of Jewish descent, I believe you become a man at the age of 14, and you have a bar mitzvah.
13?
Or 13.
There you go.
13 or 14.
Yeah.
So what? The dog 13 or 14 now? They're getting a bark mitzvah? Seriously?
I don't know if it's like in human years or dog years, or maybe it's just a fun thing to do.
Too? I mean, what's going on there? I mean, they putting them up in a chair,
Oh, that's got to be cute. Everybody Google bark mitzvahs. Let's see what.
That's what I'm talking about. Bark mitzvah.
I'm already really. Yeah, I'm excited.
Seriously?
But it's a nice place. It's a very luxurious place for people that want their dogs to lose a little bit of weight. They have things like a heated indoor pool. They have a doggy tuck-in service, a happy hour with homemade treats, room service, luxury pet suites. It's the whole 9 yards.
They're living better than me, dude. What's going on?
Even dog yoga. Doga.
No.
Doga.
No.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Do you do yoga, Keith?
No, man. No, not yet. Brother got to get in shape first. No, it's not. Nah.
Well, they have things.
It's coming.
All right. Well, yeah, I do yoga with you. I do yoga.
Okay.
They have canine treadmills and blueberry facials apparently. So
blueberry facials
and baby powder belly rubs.
Wow. Does it say how much it costs to go to this fat camp for dogs? Luxury fat camp for dogs.
Luxury fat camp for dogs. But I'm not seeing a definite price. I believe it's.
Let
$99 a day on top of a $45 for a lodging fee. Yeah.
Wow, they're getting over.
They range in price. It goes from $40 to $100.
So do you have to be a certain type of dog to get the bar mitzvah, or are all
I think
dogs
fat.
created equal? Okay.
Oh! As for the bar mitzvah,
do you have to be a certain type of breed for that, or does all the dogs get that?
What are you insinuating, Keith?
Well, because a bar mitzvah is for is for people of Jewish, religion.
What are you insinuating?
I'm just saying.
Keith?
I just want to make sure that all the dogs that are overweight are getting access to that bar mitzvah. That they're not being discriminated against, man. That wouldn't be cool.
No, I think
so I'm just saying,
tread lightly, Keith.
Equal rights for overweight dogs. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, they do a lot of things, including even aquatic games like Barco Polo. So if you do have a fat dog and also a fat paycheck, yeah. You
just couldn't wait to say that, could you?
It's been since day one.
Fat paycheck, whatever, dude. Cornball.
Yeah, it's a really interesting story. Also, Google bark mitzvahs. I'm sure that there's going to be some really adorable pictures there. Yes. Google dogs anything. It's going to be cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, understood.
If I can leave with that story.
Yes. So. What else do you have for me?
Well,
weird news today.
Here's a good one. There's a woman who was busted wearing a T-shirt that says "Stop Domestic Violence." I'm going to give you two guesses. Why was she arrested?
Beating up her husband?
Oh, that was good. All right, I didn't even need it. Yeah. She was arrested for domestic violence.
Yeah.
So she was wearing the very cool Meta "Stop Domestic Violence," and then she was.
I'm shaking my head, people. I'm shaking my head. You just can't see it.
You've done more head shaking now than I've seen in our entire friendship.
I know. Wow. Wow. It's just that is strange. Okay, and very ironic. Wow. Okay. Well. I hope she understands the irony of her T-shirt and stuff. But
I'm sure if she understands irony, it's a dumb case. But she was waving a handgun and fired it in the couple's bed. So,
oh man, yeah, leave that alone. Leave her alone.
Well, how do you? I mean, what?
Gunplay in the bedroom? No. No.
I'm always wondering what your take on this is going to be. I could.
No gunplay in the bedroom.
No gunplay whatsoever.
No.
In the bedroom. All right. Okay.
No, I'm open-minded, but no. Okay.
I could tell how you were acting with puppy lovers. Well, I was going to go ahead and drop our last good story here tonight, or today, or this morning, depending on when you're listening. It is 20,000 bees were just surrounding. It would not get away from this woman's car.
Were they regular bees, killer bees, queen bees, drone bees, honey bees? What were they?
It doesn't appear to say. It doesn't appear to say.
Because I love it when it's like, attack of the killer bees. I'm like, how do you know they're killer bees? Do they have guns with them when they're flying around? They got what? They got knives? What's going on? How do you know they're killers? just saying. Well, you just think about that. I'm just telling you. Okay, I didn't mean to distract you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Well, there were 20,000 bees estimated, and they would not leave her car, and they would follow the car around, and wherever she would go, bees just stayed on her tail.
Was she laced in honey? Was the car yellow?
What is with you right now?
I mean, how does that happen? I mean, that is strange. I mean, this is weird news for a reason. That's for sure.
No, it is. It's weird news. I don't know. I'm attacking you right now.
It's okay.
I understand the reaction.
I'm just like, really.
But they believe one of the theories was that the queen bee was trapped somewhere in the trunk, maybe, and that all the bees would surround because of that. That makes sense to me.
That's love, loyalty, and dedication. Shout out to the bees.
Okay.
They try to take care of their queen. I can dig it. Okay.
But she drove around with it for a while up until finally, whenever she parked at a pub to go, I guess, get a drink, a police officer or a ranger stopped by, saw the bees surrounded, and they had to get 2 beekeepers on the job to help get all the bees out of her car.
That's crazy.
It's an interesting story, though.
Yeah, you might be scared to get back into your car because you're just like, is one of those bees in there going to zap me or sting me or what?
Bees zap. Yeah, they're zappers.
Stinger, zapper.
Yeah. Well,
killer bees with guns and knives. Who knows? Just saying. You know,
but yeah, it's
something to kill her. You know, just own it. But go ahead.
I'm gonna let you just talk 10 more minutes about bees. No,
I'm sorry. No, it's just fascinating me. But go ahead. I'm sorry. It's just bees.
It's totally fine. I think we're gonna have to close up with this one. Before we go, though, what do you think your favorite story here is? What's the one thing?
The penis transplant, dude.
The penis transplant, really? I thought it was going to be bees. That's why I asked.
Well, I mean, both
bees
of those,
second.
They're tied. They're tied. Because that's just trippy, dude. That's just. I mean, everything was great. I mean, it's just, but yeah. I mean,
okay, yeah.
But I'm still tripping off the doggy, fat camp for luxury fat camp. I'm in the bar mitzvah.
The bar mitzvah
and the what the tuck service? What was it? What blueberry facials for dogs?
Yeah, and dog.
Human beings don't even get that kind of treatment, dude.
I think some human beings do. Actually, I think a lot. But
most don't.
Okay, all right, fair to say.
Let's go with that.
Statistically, most human beings have never had a blueberry facial.
Yes. Is there like a dog pecking order now that I don't know about?
I think
dog social class standing.
Yeah, the ones that are owned by rich people. I think that's what it takes.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
But we had a lot of fun here. I had fun. I don't know. I can't speak for Keith. You did?
Yes.
All right.
I had a great time as always with you, Mr. Jordan.
Thank you so much. This is our first episode in Weird News. It's surely to get better and better as we keep going on. I hope you guys had as much fun as we had, though.
Yes. And thank you for listening and tuning in. We appreciate that. You can catch us on Facebook, Twitter, iTunes, and GSMCpodcast.com.
Perfect.
And I just wanted to say, on my end, thanks again. We love having you guys listen and download us. And see you somewhere out in space.
See you somewhere out in space, you said. All right. See you guys later.
You can have your own thing to say, dude. That's my thing.
Next week I'll have it. Next thing, Jordan will have a thing to say. So stay tuned for that thing.
Okay.
All right. See you guys out there in space in the meantime.
Dude.